G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. State champ men, state champ women, and we're indoors.
It is.
Well, what happened to the Serenity Tour?
Well, it's just...
The sun's out, is it not?
Yeah, it is. We're just in a hiatus.
Hiatus.
I wouldn't worry.
Hiatus.
You know, we could be out next week, we might not be, just... You'll see.
Watch this space, is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Okay.
We've got to keep the viewers on their toes so they keep coming back.
Oh yeah.
They are on the edge of their seat.
Yeah, they're on the edge of their seat every week. Hey?
It's just what we bring.
State champ women. I'll tell you what, one team that brought it in round 6.
Hawkers.
The Ringwood Hawks. If you're not up there soaring with the Hawks at the moment, there's something wrong with you because they delivered Hume City their first loss of the season. They're up and about.
They are. Oh, they smashed them. I was actually at this game, and I thought you were joking about with the winds going south and
no,
you can smell the chocolate.
Oh, the chocolate, mate. You get out.
I've never actually smelled it, but I did.
Deep sniff on the way in. You fall in love, rolling around in some cherry ripes. Beautiful.
It was.
They make cherry ripes over there, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, it's.
You know what's in cherry ripes?
Cherries.
Well, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I suppose there's a couple of.
But yeah, anyway, onto the Hawks. They absolutely smacked the Broncos.
89-61.
Yeah.
Now, who do we read more into it?
I'm going Hawks.
Why?
Because they just looked really good. They made the Hume City kids look like kids.
Yep.
Hibbert wasn't able to influence the game.
Coming back from injury.
Yep, I'd give her. She looked a bit slower. I think it was a back issue.
No Milner, it was a back issue.
Yep,
that's what she
which is going to slow. Which is going to slow anyone down.
No Milner to run around with JD Rooney, who had 28 points in this game, by the way.
She was very good. She was very good. She's a great scorer. Amber Hegg was also really good. 19 points for her. Viv Sard had 15 and 10, and Yinka Olaranuf had 16. But look, you know, like Hume City, I think the Ringwood's the best team in the comp right now. Straight out.
Yeah, you're going with that right now because they've beaten Hume City.
Happy to. This is a pretty good litmus test for them, and they passed with flying colours. What? Do you disagree?
No, I think they're very good.
The difference between you and me, Justin, is you do not put your balls on the line. You don't make a definitive statement.
I'll tell you what I will say.
Okay.
What I'll say right now is when we go through the state champ women's ladder, it is far from settled.
No, that's true.
So much more can happen. Even right down to Waverley, who are a lot stronger now with 2 key players in that team.
I agree.
And things could turn around very quickly for them. So I think Ringwood have passed a really big test. Good on them, well done.
To date, they're the best team in the comp.
To date, they've beaten the previous best team in the competition. Yes. So there's a long, long way to go.
They didn't just beat them.
No, they smashed them.
That's not Sharon Milner's difference.
They won every quarter. Understand that. They won every quarter. There's a long way to go, though.
Okay.
Long way to go.
So we can't make any calls until round 16, 17?
I don't know. First week of the finals.
Okay, no worries.
Sherbrooke 40. Went down to Bulleen 61. Boomers bounced back, moved to 4th on the ladder. Amy Faulkner 14 points. Taryn Wilkin 14 for Sherbrooke. Taryn Wilkin has been a very, very handy, serviceable player for Sherbrooke, and the Suns aren't having a great season.
Well, offensively is where they've been lacking. Wilkin's been doing a thing every week, putting up pretty much the same numbers, but offensively they have been off the mark. 40 points in champ women's, not getting it done. It's not even close. Okay, so you know, Bulleen were able to get over the top, and you know they're doing pretty well. Yep. I don't think it's remiss to say that you know the Boomers are rolling.
Oh, they're booming along. They're doing all right.
For a young side, they're doing really well.
Very, very good. Yeah. Eltham 66 defeated Melbourne 52. Tigers lose their 4th straight game. Season's over for me. Melbourne will not make the finals this season. Yep. Even though we said we can't call it till first week of the finals.
You can call this.
But they're done.
Well,
from what we're seing at the moment, if we left them out of the ladder.
You think they're so bad you didn't even put them in the ladder?
They're not there. They're struggling.
They are. I don't know what's going on. Look,
Well, what is going on? You got your ear to the ground?
I don't know. Look,
Come on, tell us what's going on down there.
It's effectively the same team.
Well, it's not.
Last season.
It's not. Nicole Zammett's only played 2 games. Yeah. I know she's just joined the police force, and it might be that she's on duty. Isabella Brancatizano, Izzy B.
Yep.
Haven't seen her for 2 weeks.
Yep.
What's going on?
She hasn't been there, and
no.
It's hurting them. She hasn't been the youth side either. But look, regardless, Zammett only been there part time. When she was there, they weren't necessarily doing a whole lot better. At the moment, they're underperforming.
You know more than what you're saying right now.
No, I don't. I have no idea who you're talking about.
I'll tell you what, with Melbourne,
Yeah.
Watch this space.
Okay.
We haven't heard everything just yet. Something's going on. They're not playing good basketball. Watch this space.
Well, this was a grand final rematch of sorts. Like, not exactly. It's funny. These two teams were the best two teams in the comp last season.
Very different teams now.
Very. Eltham have gone young. They got Hayley Munro. She had 19 in this one. Tegan Fowler was there for Melbourne, 11 and 10. We go from her.
Hayley Munro and Eltham, they're hanging in there at the moment.
They're doing fine.
I reckon Eltham still have a card up their sleeve.
Okay.
So keep an eye on that.
Right.
And I think Melbourne, look, they've probably just got to play some kids from here and just rebuild for the future, because I don't think season 2013 is going to be as productive as recent seasons. They're off the mark, no doubt about it. McKinnon 62 defeated Diamond Valley 59. Eagles won 2 games the week before, and they pushed McKinnon all the way here. At Diamond Valley, they're a little bit rejuvenated now. Carly Turner's
on the back of Carly Turner.
Absolutely, they look a lot better. I wouldn't worry about the loss here if I was Diamond Valley. I think they're going to win some more games in the near future, and they're up and about at the moment. Good win, McKinnon. The Eagles actually led this game 36-25 at half-time. So they were up and they were flying. Yeah. Experience paid out in the end.
How many times did McKinnon come back in the second half?
They're just an experience unit. Yeah. They know what to do.
They don't lose their heads.
Alex Luff 19 and 10. Julie Brookhouse 19 and 9. Katie O'Neill had 25 for Diamond Valley, and Carly Turner 12 and 12. I like the Eagles at the moment.
Yeah, I think you can take something from this if you're Diamond Valley. They're pretty well thereabouts. Yeah. One of the best teams in the comp. Good signs. I just hope Carly Turner's around for a while, and I don't know what her status is, whether she's going to be a permanent fixture for them. But if she is, they'll be pushing for finals.
Ladder, Hume City 6 and 1, McKinnon 5 and 1, Ringwood 4 and 1. That's the top 4.
That's top
3. Sorry, Bulleen 4 and 2. That's the top 4. Hey, I only went to year 9 in school. Give me a chance.
Oh, and then you went to.
You don't start counting double digits till you get to year 10. Hey, give me a chance. Eltham 4 and 4. Melbourne are in there somewhere about 2 and 4. Is that right?
Could you count the loaves on the tray when you're a baker?
Not really.
You got someone else to do it.
You don't put loaves of bread on a tray. What's wrong with that?
No.
They go in a tin, a bread tin.
Bread tin.
See how they're square on the sides.
Right.
Don't you know anything about cooking? No. Eh? Diamond Valley 2 and 5, Waverley 1 and 5, Sherbrooke 1 and 5. Now this is why I said looking at the ladder, things can change. Waverley are 1 and 5.
Yeah, and they've got 2 legit WNBL players in their list with a couple of gun college players to come back. And
they get on a run. If they get on a run and win 5 or 6,
I can see it happening.
They're back in it.
No doubt.
Round 7, here we go. Saturday, Sherbrooke, Melbourne. We have sunk the boots into the Tigers. We're trying to get them up.
Even Sherbrooke, we got a bit of it.
But we're trying to get them up. That's why we do what we do. We're trying to get them up and going.
I reckon they might get up here.
Someone's got to win. The good news is someone has to win up at the Forest this week.
I think Tigers win the Forest.
Oh, I'm off the Tigers. I'm going Sherbrooke.
You hate it.
No, I'm just off them. I'm just off them. They're not playing good basketball at the moment.
They're playing good enough basketball to beat Sherbrooke, who can't score.
I reckon Sherbrooke might get up.
Okay.
Well, if Sherbrooke get up, can we finally get the flute out and head up to the Forest next week? If Sherbrooke get up in this game, champ women, Sherbrooke v Melbourne, can you pop the flute out?
I'm not getting the flute. I'm not getting the flute.
No, you said you'd flute it up for us.
I'm not getting the flute. No, I didn't. I said no,
you said you'd be blowing the flute.
I'm not getting the flute. We'll just go up to the mountains. But I'm not going to get a flute.
You said you'd get the American Pie flute out. You'd get it going up at the Forest. I want it next week. If Sherbrooke get up in this game,
I'm not equipped to do that.
I want the Pied Piper. I want the Pied Piper blowing his flute next week.
We'll see how we go. Bulleen Ringwood.
I think Ringwood might get up. I think you're right.
Bulleen are a good outfit. Ringwood get up.
I think Ringwood are a very good team. Yeah. But it's too early to call state champ women just yet.
Yeah. Well, you would. Yeah.
Sunday game, Hume City, Diamond Valley.
Good game.
Hume City wearing pink, by the way.
Yep. Pink round
to raise some money.
Yep. Breast cancer awareness.
Absolutely. Yep. So great work, Hume City. They take on Diamond Valley. Hume City coming off a loss. I think Sharon Milner comes back in.
Okay. That's
I'll
good.
tell you what, Diamond Valley though, they are.
Where's she been?
It's just South Africa.
Yes.
They're a real dark horse at the moment, Diamond Valley.
Yes.
They might cause a few ripples.
I think they could push them here. I think Hume City might get him with Milner back.
I think the Broncos...
at home, in pink.
I think they'll buck hard this week. The bucking Broncos will be up and going. I think they'll be okay.
Ringwood, McKinnon.
Now this is a very good game. It's a Sunday game, Ringwood and McKinnon. Well, you reckon Ringwood's the best team running around
And
right
they'll
now?
beat McKinnon.
They'll beat them.
Yeah.
Straight out.
I just think they'll
You're
win.
off the Cougs. Last time you didn't tip the Cougs, you ended up in someone's boot with gaffer tape around your mouth and slushies in every orifice you could think of. So,
Yeah.
are you prepared to go against McKinnon?
Yep. Are you?
No, I'm going McKinnon to win that game. I'm going McKinnon.
Okay.
Experienced players.
Yeah, okay.
They will plan well for Rooney and Hegg. And I just think McKinnon have all the experience.
Okay.
Ringwood have a tough game at Bulleen the night before. Bulleen are no pushovers at the moment.
I agree.
I reckon McKinnon might get up.
No, that's fine.
Final game, Waverley Eltham state champ women.
Well, last time these two played, Rebecca Guglielmino drilled a 3 with like a second to go, but this is a very different Waverley side.
Go on, tip them.
Okay.
Oh, that was hard, wasn't it? So you're going Waverley to win?
Yeah. They got Michaela Tompkins now. That's a W.
Eltham may roll out a new player this week.
Okay.
They may roll out a new player this week. Just watch this space.
Alright.
I'm going Waverley to win. I think Waverley might get up. State champ men, Corio Bay 95, smashed Sherbrooke 67. The Stingrays start with a 27-8 first quarter. Eric Williams 25-9. Stephen Osborne 20 points. Is Stephen Osborne officially now known as Mr. 20?
Why?
I reckon he's got 20 points in about 4 games so far this season. He just seems to drop 20 week after week.
That's pretty
Mr.
good.
20. Matchbox 20 down there.
Matchbox 20.
Matchbox 20.
Yeah,
He
that's
just
not
drops
bad.
20 Stephen Osborne every game.
Yep.
Brian Moore 22 points for...
He's a bit of a firelighter.
Yeah, okay, move on. Brian Moore 22 points. We're out of that moment now for Sherbrooke.
Okay.
Mo Williams, import for Sherbrooke, scored 2 points in this game, and I reckon his basket came in the last quarter. Is Lawrence Donaldson their other import?
Yep.
Only had 6 points in this game.
Yep.
Sherbrooke need to get more out of these guys that have come in.
They do. They do.
Big time more.
Well, they're not even playing huge minutes, these guys, and you know Sherbrooke are struggling as it is. They do need. If there's anyone that needs to step up, it's obviously players that you import to play for your
Absolutely.
team. And yeah, they're underperforming clearly. 8 points between them's
Not good enough.
below par.
Yeah, not good enough. So Suns go down. Stingers good win there.
No surprise.
The acid test. The acid test this time last week was on the Ringwood Hawks.
Yeah.
They went in 1-4, I think it was, thereabouts.
Yep.
Was it 1-4? It was. Up against Hume City, who were 2-3.
Yep.
So it was a real crunch game for both teams. Ringwood came through 95-85. First win in 5 games for the Hawks. They shot at 50%. They shoot well. They're always going to be tough to beat.
Oh yeah.
Especially at home. Willie Weimer. The old Big Willie. We haven't seen Big Willie for
Willie
a while.
went bang.
I'll tell you what, Willie definitely got the job done.
Right in.
Hey, what is he, 32 these days, Big Willie?
You'll be getting around there.
Well, it's good to see him back in action. He was swinging in the wind, Willie. 20 points in this game. Brian Dewar, 18 points. Sam Belt, 17 points. Great to see the old warhorse, the vet, Willie Weimer, get up there and get the job done for the Hawks.
It's good.
Thanks for the ad there.
Well, you know, what do you want? The Broncos had Jermaine Maybank on
That's
23.
that's his best return since...
Well, I think his hand's getting better and
Well,
better.
he had a
every week.
gimpy hand, sliced and diced it about a month ago.
He did, chop that up.
Yeah.
But he's getting better. He's obviously healing. 23 points. Sean Prendergast, 16. I think the game was won when they slowed down Jamal Brown, held him to 11.
He was held to 11 and 13.
Yeah.
Now most people would be happy with a dub, but he was held back because
Considering he's been killing everyone, so you know I think that's the key to the win there.
Good win, Ringwood. Big result. First win of the season. Melbourne Tigers 92 over Eltham 85.
That's
Inconsistent Eltham.
Oh yeah.
That's going to damage them. That's going to hurt them.
Well, when you rely on 3 or 4 players, you're going to find inconsistencies.
Yep.
And you know, if those particular players, they're easier to scout.
Yep.
But you know, if they are held, it's game over. It's curtains.
Great win, Tigers.
They'll take this win.
Johnny Closter.
Yeah, 35 points on 85% from the field, 11 to 12 from the foul line. I respect that. That's good.
Yeah,
Dalton Wilshire had 29 and 10.
Where's Dalton come from?
I don't know.
Wasn't he playing with another club last season?
I reckon you're right.
I reckon down Westernport. Was he down Westernport?
Yep.
Mate, that's at Westernport. He's jumped from Division 2 to champ.
He's killing
That's
it.
a big game. 29 and 10. That's massive.
Kick and play, mate. David Bushberger
The burger.
had 28 and 10, and the rotator had 24.
He's had a very good season, Scotty Carr. He's got the burger with the lot.
But it wasn't enough, and Tigers win.
Good win, well done to the Tigers. Good to see them up and about, first win of the season. The big Sunday games, there was a couple. Waverley 80 went down to Bulleen 81. 2 weeks ago, we said the assets on Bulleen, can they get a couple of wins against the front runners? They've done that. They are the front runner. They're out there by themselves, unbeaten. You were at this game. Give us the rundown.
Well, look, I put this on Facebook. And it was Bulleen have made it. This was a statement win. If it wasn't last week in their double OT win over Corio Bay.
How many friends you got on Facebook, by the way?
Heaps.
How many? Seriously, how many?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That many?
Probably like 600. I don't know.
600 friends.
Yeah.
So surely half of them are just ring-ins, just people.
They have me. But anyway, the Boomers. Can we talk about the game?
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
The Boomers. This was.
That's crap. 600. You making that up? Anyway, go on. Let's go.
Number one. Popular guy. Bulleen were really good. This was a great game. It didn't blow out at all. Whenever somebody took, a 6-7 point lead, the other team come down and hit a three or make a big play.
I'm only interested in one thing.
Platnick missed two free throws.
Hang on, just slow this down. The Destroyer, Waverley were up by a point. True or false?
True.
The Destroyer went to the foul line. True or false?
True.
The Destroyer got bombed out of the water, missed both of them.
Yes, true.
What happened down the other end?
Well, Bulleen timeout came out of that. Corey Standoff recorded on a bit of a curl cut. He got his arm slapped and he went to the line. They were in the penalty. And timeout was called by Waverley before he shot him. That's a bit of pressure. Everyone, And
hey, not to Corey Standover. There's no such thing as pressure to Standover.
Whack.
Up by a point, they win the game.
With a second to go, Waverley couldn't even get a shot up in that last bit, and it was game over. But I'll tell you what,
we've been banging on about the foul lines so much, and there's a great example.
Platnick's free throws have been well documented. It's been a bit better this year, but
there's no defense at the foul line.
I agree.
There's no defense.
I understand.
There's no one standing in front of the Destroyer.
I know that.
Hand up in his face. No one.
No, maybe
he would have got
we need someone to wheel out. But anyway, look, I'll tell you what, the crowd in this game, Sunday game at Waverley, Bulleen,
probably had a following,
it was about 50%, I reckon, the crowd. They had some guys in the crowd, they had some kids in there with their junior tops on. It was going off. It was a great atmosphere for a Sunday game.
And can we be serious about this? Because Bulleen traditionally, in the last however many years, they've been lucky to get a man and a dog to their game.
Yep.
That's been serious.
Cold hard fact. Yeah.
Cold hard fact. Just pull someone in off the street to sit in the stands and clap their hands every 3 minutes.
Yes, it's going off now.
Mate,
they've got some. They don't just have fans that there's a lot of them, but they don't say anything. They're going off.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. But anyway, Corey Standoff finished the game, capped off with his 2 free throws, 28 points, 12 boards, 6 steals. Yusuf Quafoul, 25 points, and a few more words than 25, I think, to the crowd. 4 dimes. Trevor Latham had 14-10. Platnick had 25 and 11. Doesn't matter. Missed free throws.
Could have been 20. Could have been 27 and 11, mind you.
Yeah. Brad Keller 25. Tom Boyle had 16. Sedell had 9 assists, but had 9 turnovers.
Now, just quickly. Yeah. Sedell threat. Yusuf Quafoul.
They were going for it. They were going for it. It was good. Good to watch.
Love that. Diamond Valley 95 defeated Werribee 81. DV are back with 2 wins in a row. 30-13 start in this game. That was it. One and done. They're back up to second. Matty Fennell 30-18, having a wonderful season. Adam Moore 12-12. Mooka Silva 12-13. Jordan Hughes 17. Christian Rocky. Is it Rocky or Rochi? Rochi 14 points in this game. Yeah.
He'll said
Rochi or?
Yeah, Rochi.
Yeah, okay, alright, fair enough. Diamond Valley back up and going up to second.
Well, they blew them out of the water at the start. I think they just shell-shocked.
Was Izzy B at this game? Because I know that she hangs around with Rochi.
I wasn't there, mate.
Maybe that's where Izzy B's been out watching Christian play a bit lately.
Okay.
Just not worried about playing
supportive wag.
So you're calling Izzy B a wag, are you?
That can play.
Well, when she's on court.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, look, I think Werribee are hurting without Josh Oswald at the moment.
Where is Aussie?
He's in China.
What's he doing in China, Aussie?
He's an Aussie tour. Aussie's at an Aussie tour.
He'd stand out in China too. We said that last week.
He's a big guy.
Just what? just sampling the noodles over there or something? What's he doing?
I think he's playing
Aussie.
basketball. We talked about this last week.
Okay. Well, they need him back.
They do.
need Aussie
They do.
back.
They do. He's really important in the team. But anyway, here's a ladder. Bulleen 6-0.
Right.
What?
Unbeaten.
Unbeaten. Diamond Valley, Waverley, Cry Bay are all 4-2.
Very close.
Werribee and Eltham are 3-3. Ringwood and Hume City are 2-4. Sherbrooke and Melbourne 1-5.
Question without notice. Now that everyone's won a game.
Yes.
Question without notice. Read out that top 4 again.
Bulleen, Diamond Valley, Waverley, and Cry Bay.
Will you be reading out that same top 4 come week 1 of August?
Yes, but not in that order.
But that's it.
Yeah,
Gate's closed.
I think so.
You've shut the gate. You got your farmer's hat on. You've gone over the cow grill and you've shut the gate, have you? Hey.
How was there a country reference in
Fair
that?
enough.
It was
Round
not.
7, Saturday game, Sherbrooke and Waverley.
Waverley.
Now don't forget, if Sherbrooke women
Yeah, we know.
beat Melbourne's women this week, the flute's coming out and we're going up to the Forest next week and you're going to wear your tights.
Yep.
You're going to get it on, Robin Hood swinging through the trees. Just don't forget that.
Who you got?
Eltham Corio Bay. I'm going Waverley to beat Sherbrooke.
Cry Bay beat Eltham.
Corio Bay to win. Bulleen Ringwood. Jeez, I tell you what, Ringwood bounced back with a win.
Bounced back with a loss after that Bulleen win.
Done.
Yeah.
Mate, Big Willie was swinging last week.
Doesn't matter.
He looked good.
It doesn't matter.
He just written Ringwood off.
Yep.
They're back up and going again.
Yep.
No chance Ringwood.
No.
So you're off.
Well, can I just tip Bulleen? Can I just do that?
Ringwood were very good last week.
Who'd they beat? Hume City. That was pretty good.
I think Bulleen might win by about 20. Werribee, Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne coming off a win. Very, very good. I think Werribee might win.
I think Melbourne. I reckon Melbourne could win this game.
Down at the furnace.
I reckon Melbourne.
Give us the reason why. This would be good. Give us the reason why.
I just think if they get the offensive output that they had from Johnny Closter and Dalton Wiltshire, with Werribee, you don't understand.
Did you say that with a plum in your mouth? Dalton Wiltshire. Go on.
Werribee, you don't understand how much the absence of Josh Oswald hurts.
Well, he
Werribee.
might be back from Japan.
China.
He might be back.
Well, okay, well there you go. There's your disclaimer. If he's back, Werribee win. If he's not, they lose.
It's not my disclaimer. Werribee will win that game. Sunday game, Hume City, Diamond Valley.
Diamond Valley.
I'll tell you what, it is panic stations right now for Hume City. They've got to get up.
Yeah.
They need a win to stay in touch.
They're not going.
They've got to stay in there.
Who do you got?
I'm going with Diamond Valley to win that
Me too.
game. So there it is. State champ men and state champ women. Serenity Tour back next week. I've got a feeling we're going to be blowing the flute up at the Forest next week. I've got a feeling we're finally going to the Forest next week. Good luck to the Sherbrooke women. See you next week.